guys, it's Melissa. I have found the perfect print and cut machine to make laminated vinyl stickers. It is not a Roland. You may be surprised to learn it is the iColor 250 label maker that I have renamed a sticker machine. Okay, this thing is awesome. You can print on all different types of materials, including printable vinyl, and then you can laminate in between. It does not use registration marks. It does contour cut, and it is awesome. So let me show you how to set this up. If this is your first time using the iColor 250, take a check back and look at some of my other videos first, because lamination is a bit of an advanced technique, and I want to make sure you have the basics down first. I will link to all of those in the description below. Otherwise, if you are ready to start laminating, let's go. All right, the first thing that I need to do is actually change out my material. So this is my vinyl that I have here. I'm just going to use that. So I need to take out what's in there, which is easy to do. You need to press unload. It will unload the current material, and you take everything. You just need this blue piece. Okay, so here's my vinyl roll. I'm literally just going to set this in here, set it in the back of the printer. Again, I know you can't see very well, but by this point you should know how to load this machine. All right, so it's printing. All right, I mean, it's loaded. It has already loaded the machine. So here I am in iColor Custom Cut. I already have my design set up. It already has cut lines around it. I'm not going to go over that technique or that process in this video, because if you are getting to the point where you are going to do a print, laminate, and cut on your iColor 250, then you should already know how to add cut lines, and I have other videos on those as well. So at this point, I am basically just ready to print and set up the print and cut, and in between the printing and cutting is when it is going to laminate. So a couple of things that you need to do. First, you're going to go into print, and of course, you want to make sure that your printer is set to your Uninet iColor 250. I am going to print 2 copies of this. Now, I am also going to print this on vinyl. So what I am doing is I am going to make a laminated vinyl sticker on my iColor 250. It is very easy to do. It seems overwhelming and a little bit intimidating, but it doesn't need to be. All right, so we're going to make sure we're on print and cut. We are going to go into printer options and click the little info and adjust. Now, when I print on vinyl, I always print on the best quality, and there is not right now a print profile for vinyl, even though iColor has a roll of vinyl. So what I use is the gloss. So you can either pick gloss polyester or gloss premium, or if you are using a matte vinyl, you can pick matte paper or matte bop. So right now I'm going to pick matte bop because my vinyl is matte. I also want it to be the absolute best quality, even though it takes a little bit more time. I am going to put it on unidirectional, or no for bidirectional, and then I'll click OK. Now, this is the most important part. You need to open up your print utility, and it's telling me I'm offline. That is because my printer is not connected to my computer. So let me do that really quickly. I just use a USB. I am on a Mac. You can hear it starting up, and it'll be connected. If it's not connected, it's not going to allow you to get into this setting, which is what we need to do. All right, so first thing I am going to do, very, very important, is on the output option, you need to check the box for lamination mode. That is, as it says, going to pause after the printing or before the cutting, okay? And then how do you tell it that you're done laminating and that you are ready to feed? You need to, or that you are ready for it to cut. You need to press, as it says, the feed button on the front of the printer, okay? There are no registration marks. You cannot print registration marks. So this is why it's super important to follow this exact process. You are actually going to be laminating while the sticker is still on the feed roll, all right? I'll show you the full process. And then I am just going to tell it not to cut at the end, or since I'm cutting 2, I could change this to 2, but it's really up to you. Okay, next thing, again, extremely important, we need to adjust the knife pressure. So if you are just cutting vinyl or you are just cutting the sticker material, 4 is typically pretty good. In order to get through the laminate layer, you need to really increase the knife pressure, and I put it on a 25, and that seems to work very well. All right, now, what are we using for laminate? I am using online sticker papers, clear sheets. They work very well. So what we're going to do next is click, we already clicked OK there, and we are going to press print so the printing begins. 2 of them are going to print, and then I'm going to use this. As I said, this is just clear sticker paper from Online Labels. I've trimmed it down using my paper trimmer. Okay, this is a good time for me to tell you while we are watching this print. This is a good time for me to tell you that if you are looking for one-on-one personalized and same-day support with not only your iColor 250 but any of your Uninet machines, I do offer that through Silhouette U. Okay, so they've printed out. Now, here's where it gets a little bit difficult. You can put something under here to make this a little bit higher, but you cannot release this, all right? So that's why I have my sticker paper here and why I have this little movable like stand here. All right, here's my laminate. I am going to carefully place it over my stickers. Now, you're not going to be able to get a super good press right now, but don't worry because what we're going to do is send it through a cold laminator afterwards, okay? And then I'm going to press feed. Okay, so right now they look a little bit dull, but what I'm going to do, like I said, is send it through a cold laminator. I can either do that now or I can do it after I've pulled this off. I am going to do it now. This is just a cold laminator from Amazon. I use it with my Roland to squeegee HTV to the mask, but it works perfect for this as well. Okay. And here you go. So now I can peel off my vinyl laminated sticker. And I actually have a little piece left in there. So there you go. So this makes them really rigid. It makes them waterproof. You can put them on a car. You could put it on a water bottle. And as you can see, a much more rigidity than you would have if it was just the vinyl. And also the ink is now really protected because you have that clear layer. So if you are looking for ways, if you have customers who are looking for laminated vinyl stickers, this is a really good option, especially if they are custom and you need to just make a few. If you need a lot more, I would suggest, like if you need to make laminated stickers in bulk, I would suggest probably a Roland because you can do them in bulk, large numbers at the same time. And while you can do larger numbers at this one, just the way that the lamination works, it is a little bit trickier. However, for things like this, if you are making one-off stickers, if you are making sets, if you are making shorter, like I would probably say like less than 11 inches where you could laminate all at once, this is a really great option. This printer does so much, and I would highly encourage you, if you are looking for a roll sticker printer, if you are looking for a fast sticker printer, if you are looking for a printer that you really only need to print on sticker material, vinyl, this is a really great option. All of the links are in the description below. I also have links for more tutorials so you can learn how to use not only the software, which is PC and Mac compatible, but also the iColor 250 itself.